here, God has a way of bringing you to a place, listen, that when you look back, you never saw yourself doing the things that you were able to do. That's some of our testimony. No way you can look back at a certain point when you was truly down. Come on, I'll break it down. When you was in bankruptcy, that God would turn around and bless you the way that he has. Woo, have helped you time and time and time and I'm trying to get some preachers up in here. God has helped me time and time and time. Oh, it has been God that helped me drive what I wanted to drive. Years ago, God told me to call out, why don't you get what you really want? Because for years when I got cars, I got what they said I could get. Wasn't determined by no color or nothing. Just, hey, look, can I get this? No. Can I get this? Okay, can we get this? Can't get that one either. Why we come? That's what you're saying? Okay, come back. All right, we'll come back. But see now, whole different mentality. Whole different mentality. But see now, whole different mentality. Whole different mentality. But see now, whole different mentality. Whole different mentality. I'm talking to somebody. God will take you places. God will show you things. But Pastor, God is not a material God. Who told you that? God is not just spiritual. God cares about you in every single aspect of your life. Can I break it down? He cares about what you owe Noonan Utility right now. He cares about that. Yes, he does. He cares about that. Cares about what's in your cabinets. God cares about what's in your refrigerator. I'm talking right. Every aspect. The Bible says even the hairs of our head are numbered. Are numbered. He don't just know how many is on your head. If a hair fall, he know which number that was. That, oh, I'm trying to get somebody to be encouraged that God knows. He knows everything. You know how you could be around people and have problems they can't even discern. Come on. But yet then God says, hey, look, I know you're looking good. You sharp. You killing it. But I know that need you got. And I'm going to help you meet that need. James 2:20. But do you want to know, O foolish man, that faith without works is dead? Listen how he put it. But do you want to know? Watch what he call him. O foolish man, that faith without works is dead. Works is corresponding actions. See, when you really have faith, when you really trust God, your corresponding actions will be the basis or the reason why you do what you do. See, faith without works, faith without corresponding actions is dead. Listen to me. Dead faith is unproductive. Dead faith is unfruitful. Dead faith will never produce results. I'm living by faith to get results. I'm trusting God in these times so that no matter what happens in these times, I'm going to get the results he ordained for me to have. But I can't do it if I'm operating. You can't do it if you operated by or with dead faith. It's unproductive. It's unfruitful. Now, dead faith leads to people, you really need to hear this, being unhappy. Unhappy. Come on. Miserable. Frustrated. Come on. We can just keep going on. When you operate with dead faith, you're going to be an unhappy person. You're going to be a miserable person. Are you listening? Now listen, I'm talking about in the church. You're going to be in the church, but unhappy. You're going to be faithfully coming, but miserable. Could you imagine that, showing up week in and week out to hear the word, but you frustrated with life? Frustrated with your problems. And you in the church. Did y'all catch that? You in the church. I'm not going to be in the church and unhappy. No way. Not me. Not me. You know why? It's simple. I don't like being unhappy. Whoa, I wish you look at somebody and say, showy right. Look at somebody and say, I agree with him totally. If it be true, tell him I don't like being unhappy. See, so I use my faith to make sure no matter what I go through, that I'm going to be happy while I go through it. I'm happy when I deal with trouble. I'm happy when things don't go the way that I wanted them to go. I can remain a happy person because my faith towards God is not dead. It's not dead. See, dead faith, folk talk. They say the right thing. Woo, I say they say the right thing. But they don't necessarily put works with what they say. I know God can do it, but why you ain't moving? Why you're not obeying him? Why you're not doing what he told you to do if you know that he can do it? He can do anything but fail. Well, why you crying about what failed? Why you're not sleeping at night about a job? When God gave you the job that you got fired from or dismissed, why can't you just simply believe that if he want to, he'll give you that job back plus a raise, or he'll open up another door and he'll let you know that I opened this door? Come on. When you live by faith, God will open doors for you. That, watch this, that no man can. I said that no man can what? Can I talk to my wives? And many doors that you want your husband to open for you, honey, there are doors he cannot open that God will open for you. Did y'all hear me, sisters? He'll cause doors to swing open for you. Lord have mercy. But he's also the God who can close doors. And sometime in our life, God closes doors that he don't allow us to open, and he don't allow man to open. No, that door is closed. Now trust me to open the door that needs to be opened in your life. Keep that frustration out of here. Ooh, kick misery straight to the curb and tell it ain't living here. Unhappiness ain't living at 80 Hidden Lakes Drive. We got to trust God for what comes our way. I'm talking right to somebody. Because you find yourself up and down. That ain't good. That's not the desire of God for his people, that you be up, down. Boasting real big because it's tax season. Come on. I'll never be broke another day in my life. Oh, you got a good return. Yeah, I can tell you, you got a good return. Y'all know how we can talk. And some of y'all look at me like, Pastor, I'm offended by that example. But I used to be there. Well, we talking big. We just got a big check. Listen, a big check that didn't bounce. When the government gives some of you a check, you get happy. Like the government check can't bounce. But then God will write you a check indirectly, well, through a promise. And you'll say, I ain't going to shout till I believe. I ain't going to smile until it happened. You didn't say that about the government check. You didn't say that about the check on your job. You got happy when they paid you. But it was based upon relationship or trust. Come on. Many of us, when we get paid for our job, we go up to the bank with absolute assurance. I'm having to work with this. Let me tell you how we know our assurance is so strong. You've already paid stuff with that check. You on went and told folk it's coming based upon what? Friday check. That's how much confidence you got in that job. But then God will say, have that same confidence in me. Go over there and say it's going to happen. Go over there and say that that belongs to you. Now, hold up, God. Now, see, it seems comical, but it ain't. What is the main difference when saints operate with this dead faith? You can't see God. But his promises are more real than the promises that man make that you can see. Look at James 2. Let's back up to verse 18. I want you to get a better clarity of this. I want us to get a better clarity. James 2 and 18. But someone will say, you have faith and I have works. Show me your faith without your works, and I will show you my faith by my works. Tell your neighbor, when it comes to works, works put faith on display. Tell somebody else, works puts faith on display. You maybe can't see my faith, but you can see my works. See, notice what he goes on to say. Watch this now. You believe that there is one God. You do well. Now watch this. Even demons believe and what? Tremble. But see, demons can't have works with their faith. Demons believe in the existence of God, but they cannot act upon the existence of God nor his promises. But you and I. See, when Jesus was walking the water and Peter looked and said, Lord, if that be you, bid me to come. Jesus said, come. You could see faith on display. Watch how simple it is. By him getting out the boat. I said you could see faith on display when he stepped out the boat. And some folks will tell you incorrectly that he stepped out on nothing. That ain't true. He stepped out on God's